Beginning to look a lot like Christmas.
Hey, actually, technically, I think it's legal to start playing Christmas music now.
Thanksgiving has come. It has gone. Welcome, everybody. We are the Xonebros. This is podcast number 238. As always, I am joined by the bros, the Xonebros. It's Mr. McSpicy, Jord the man.
There's Jordan.
Hello.
And I'm X1. We are the X1Bros.
Your camera's facing me.
I didn't set it up.
It's just he loves
Yeah,
you.
it's just
that's like the brother cam right
when
there.
you get me, you
brotherly
get you.
love cam.
It does show up my wreath. I'm festive. Look
and there's
behind.
like Christmas
And
lights.
there's lights
behind
up.
you
Yeah,
a little
yeah,
bit.
yeah, it does show that off. It just shows
That's
some of my
the
stuff.
I like
Christmas
it.
cam.
Yeah, that's our Christmas cap. And then David, let's see where you're at.
Hello. Oh,
Okay,
hello,
Fisty,
sorry.
we got to fix those
Not
on the
bad.
fly.
Not bad. Thanksgiving has come. It has passed. McSpicy, Black Friday. We went Black Friday shopping. You got some nice new gaming toys.
Yeah, I got them in here. Everything about because I'm building a new PC rig for work. It's going to be a monster, everybody. I'm excited. I'm putting them. They're all the packages are starting to arrive to
I
build
see
it,
that.
right?
It's like taking up your whole room here.
This was on sale on Black Friday. Right here.
It's a mechanical keyboard that he's holding up. Corsair.
Yeah.
Looks
pretty.
good.
My wife liked it because it
The
looked
Strafe.
like a rainbow.
It's the Strafe MK2. It's beautiful. Jordan, you picked yourself up for Black Friday's a mouse, a new gaming mouse
yeah.
too, yourself
Yep.
there.
And Xbox controller charging.
Oh,
dock.
that's right. You've gone this long without having a charging
I use
dock.
batteries.
How many batteries have you burnt through?
Probably a lot because I actually think it burns through your batteries faster when you plug in a headset.
Oh yeah, most
probably.
definitely.
Yeah.
When you plug in more things, it usually takes more power.
It takes more power. To plug
Do you
want to
know the?
That's like-
Do you want to know the best Black Friday deal I've seen though?
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
tell
sure.
me.
So I went with
gaming wise?
Yeah.
Okay.
I went with
Something
our,
that I want to purchase.
Yeah. I went with our brother Jonathan.
Well,
John on
why
my
was
12.
I not invited?
I don't know. I asked him. I was like, "Did you tell David?" And he was like, "Oh, I don't know." And then we were talking about something
That
else.
son of a
so.
bitch.
Anyway,
See, you're mad, but I'm mad too because I didn't get invited either.
yeah, he didn't even mention you.
Wait, when was this? This morning?
You know what? You
Today,
can leave.
yeah,
you can
at,
get out of my house.
Today.
At 3:00. No, I was doing. So I finished my kitchen is done. I put up the rest of the backsplash.
Very nice.
Put up a microwave by myself.
Did you go back?
Awesome.
One man did. And you guys know my house. There's no studs there.
There is
That
no
was-
studs.
It was.
I mean, I've been to
and-
your house.
And I
There's
didn't.
no studs
I was
at your house.
I was. too, you
Unfortunately
guys,
for your wife.
yeah. You guys.
Oh!
You guys also.
Okay.
You guys also know about my electricity stove wire.
Oh yeah,
There
that's
was.
stove
I was a
wire,
little-
too.
I forgot where it was, and I didn't want to go turn off the breaker, so I just risked it.
Are you kidding
Wait,
me?
let's,
yeah.
let's run this back one more time so we can get it on. You're right, Jordan. There is no studs at your house.
Dude, you risked it?
I live life on the edge.
No,
What I did is I found the
I'm
outlet.
pretty sure you could die.
I found.
I'm pretty sure you could electrocute yourself and blow yourself
it's
up.
220, right?
I believe it is, yeah.
So anyway, I found the outlet for the stove, and I was like, okay, I remember it's there.
Dude.
It's going to. So what I did is I took the screwdriver like you took, and I just stabbed it into the wall. That's what Mark did at my house when we were doing cabinets. He just stabbed
but I knew
screwdriver.
that there wasn't a
No,
220
I
line there.
knocked with the finger.
Dude,
You know, and I was like, "There's a stud," and I lightly tapped the screwdriver, and there was a stud there. So I was like, "All right, that's it."
David, I'm going to take that back and say there is a stud at that house.
I mean, whoa.
One that plays Russian roulette with construction,
with electricity.
with his life.
I grounded myself, you know, before.
just in case. Just in case.
No.
And you had a pencil in your teeth just in case so you don't bite your tongue off. Oh
No,
my
no,
gosh.
I scientifically figured out where it was, kind of, and and I found the stud. So I thought, okay, I'm hitting the stud, I'll be safe. So anyway, during that process, my younger brother calls me.
Yeah.
He says, "Hey man, are you off work today?" And I said, "Yeah, I'm off till Monday." He's like, "Okay, well, you want to go buy an Xbox One X with me?"
Did he purchase one?
bought
well,
one?
well, hold on.
Oh,
Let
okay.
me- And I was like, "Yeah, sure, come and get me in an hour." All that stuff, right? And then he gets there and we do our thing.
Where'd you go, Costco?
No, GameStop.
Oh.
So he takes
'Cause
his
he traded his in.
He takes his in, what he was expecting just to get $90 for, which I think he did. But anyway, he used my pro card, right? So
Okay,
I got a
yeah.
bunch of points for it.
Not
but
your
this is
not your stud card.
no
Don't have one of those. Your pro card.
pro card. Yeah. So anyway, we walk in there and it's slammed, and everybody's buying like
Stupid shit.
Yeah, exactly.
What are you doing? I don't. Do I need to get?
I'm sorry. We got to give an exclamation point.
You're 100% right.
I'm sorry.
And I was like, yeah,
It's because I'm sick. I'm not feeling well.
You've already hit our quota for swear words for a family-friendly
I can't
show.
filter. I'm not filtering. My filter's off. I apologize, everybody.
I don't think I have a beeper on this.
Stupid stuff. We got to delay this. We got to put a 30-second delay on this.
no. It was seriously. It really was like people are buying like old 360 games and PlayStation 3 games, and I'm basically I said, what are you, cavemen?
What are you guys? What are you, uncivilized
Yeah,
heathens?
what are you doing? So anyway, and people are like buying like keychains.
Oh yeah, it's like become a memorabilia store now. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
So, anyways,
so I'm there mad at people, and then we finally get to the front of the line, and we got a cool guy. He was
he traded in his Xbox.
Traded in his Xbox. When you trade in a console, apparently we didn't know this. This happened as we got there. You get a $50 gift card that you can apply towards whatever your
same purchase.
Yeah, same purchase. Yeah. So he traded in his Xbox.
What do you get for his Xbox?
And
what does he have? The S?
X.
No. What did he trade?
No, the original.
Oh, he had the OG.
Yeah, the original, the black box with the.
Well, maybe the Elite. He probably had the Elite.
No, he had the 500.
OG.
Yeah, like it was. Yeah, because remember we bought it for him. It was the Halo edition. So
we got him the cheap version.
Yeah,
pretty sure we got him the cheap one.
He had a crappy Xbox.
Yeah.
That's what we're getting at.
So anyway, we and I don't know what he does to it, but that thing was dinged up, and they gave him the full 90 for it.
What does he do to it?
Scratches
Throws
all over
quarters at it?
Yeah, I don't know. Anyway,
Throws quarters every time he's mad.
Anyway, so he gets an Xbox One X, the white one. So he has the white Xbox One X, which I took it out and held it. It's
you held
it's
it.
not. Yeah, because
Did you cradle it?
Yeah, that's what I'm
no,
picturing.
because
I name you Steven.
he actually unboxed it at
thus-
my house because
There-
with his new
herewith
setup.
shall be named Bill.
With his new setup, he wanted to stand it vertically, but only our Xboxes come with a stand.
That's right.
So I'm not using mine. Yeah, I'm not using mine. But all
I
Xboxes,
filtered there, just in case you're wondering.
all the Xbox One X's have the holes for them, which we just found out today. So new information.
Yeah.
All Xbox Ones have the holes for the thing. So anyway, I gave him the mount. But so check this out. He got the Xbox One X bundled with Fallout 76.
Oh, very cool.
And he got Battlefield 5.
Very
Guess
nice.
what the final total was?
Wait. After his trade-in.
After his trade-in.
How much
And
he
the
had to pay out of
$50 gift card.
pocket?
How much he had to pay out of pocket?
$100.
Oh, well, no, that's actually really...
Oh,
no,
Yeah.
that's too good.
That's a jerk thing to do,
Wow.
David.
Really
Now
low
it's
volume.
totally deep.
What, 50?
No.
What do you think, 50
$350.
He got it for free. They paid him.
$350 out of pocket?
$350 out of pockets. But check this out. Xbox One X, terabyte Xbox One
Okay,
X.
what does that run? $5.99?
Well, we bought
$4.99?
ours for $4.99.
Doesn't my Scorpio have?
Yeah, we all have
terabyte?
terabytes. All ours are $4.99 when we bought
Okay.
them. So Xbox One X $4.99, Fallout 4 $60 game,
Wait,
and
76.
Fallout 76 $60 game, and Battlefield
It's
5
$120
$60
value.
game.
And he got a gift card too. Or
No,
did he burn that gift card?
He burned that to
Oh, okay.
all for $350. Two AAA games and a new
It's not
console,
bad.
and the world's most powerful console.
It's
$350
$4.99 because we were at Best Buy last night. The X is $4.99.
Still?
Yeah.
Well, that's what we got ours for.
No, but they were $100. No, it was $100 off at Best Buy. Or no, on Xbox.com, Scorpios or not Scorpios, the X's were $100 off,
Oh, really?
$3.99.
Oh.
If I do my
he
math
got his
right.
for $350, so he beat them with 2 games.
Yeah, but he would have been able to keep his
But he
other
had to
Xbox.
give up his Xbox that sucks.
Yeah. So
His old Xbox that doesn't play anything anymore, and is all dinged up with
Are you
quarters.
sure he still paid? Oh, but because he got 2 games with it.
yeah, I was standing
But
right
it's
there.
still bundled at the.
Hey, you're ruining his dreams. He was really
sorry.
I'm
excited.
saying that's an amazing deal.
Is it?
World's most powerful well, think about it. You bought yours just by itself, although it did come with a stand, for $4.99, and it's still regularly priced $4.99.
Okay, that's true.
He got
Plus
two
120 that's
two
120
brand new AAA
$120
games.
value.
2 brand new $100.
And he probably got a
AAA
month of
games.
Game Pass
Yeah, he did,
and a month of Xbox Live Gold too.
Yeah.
Usually that's what it comes
and
with.
some other thing.
And some other thing.
I didn't know what it was. I think it was an advertisement for the Elite controller.
Oh, he got an advertisement with it too.
Yeah.
Oh,
the
now
Elite
I'm
controller.
sold. I did not know you could get those for free
Hey,
too.
is the Elite controller on sale anywhere?
I don't know, but my new charging dock can charge him.
Oh,
That's what it said on the
said
box.
it on the box. Mark saw it.
I was with there.
how much was your
I was
charging?
I was
dock?
with him there.
I actually don't know.
I would like to get an Elite controller again. I'm in the market again,
Really?
taking that risk. I'm back. Dude, money lately has been burning a hole through my pocket. I don't know why. It's just that time of year. I'm like, I need to buy something, and then I just do.
Yeah. You should buy a new PC. That'll make you really scared about life because PCs are expensive.
Announcements.
Ooh.
The Madden League. The X1 Bros Madden League. It has come to a finale. A grand finale. Snagboards is our season 1 Super Bowl champion. Congratulations. Can we get some celebratory music here? You know, we need to get like some like welcome to the gridiron. You know, like the NFL films voice.
I guess.
We could get that later, though. We don't have that. So let's just get some celebration music.
Wait. For what? What are we
Super
doing?
Bowl champion.
Super Bowl champion.
Okay, hold on. How about Big Enough? We'll do this one.
Oh, there we go.
Is this not good enough?
No, this is good.
Because he starts screaming in a minute. You better hurry.
Okay, Snagboards. Congratulations. He's this season 1 Super Bowl champion of the X1 Bros Madden League.
There it is. I love this meme. It's so great.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Congratulations. Who was it? What was the name?
Snagboards. He won 21-14. He is the Indianapolis Colts. That's your season 1 Super Bowl winner. We are starting up this next week.
Have you seen the actual music video
it's
for
so
this?
good. Yeah, it's so good. It's so good.
We're starting up next week. The next season 2. We have open slots. If you are interested, head over to Discord and head over to the Madden League channel there in Discord and just let us know. I think we have 8 open slots currently for season 2. There might be, don't quote me on that. It might be less. But head over. I want to say a big thank you to Dark Knight and General Rip City Raider. Those are the 2 guys in charge of the league. They worked really hard. They put it together. So huge thank you. Do we have like a thank you sound that we could give them?
I could give them a Banjo and Kazooie Extra Life.
Oh, here we go. Thank you, guys. Dark Knight and General Rip City Raider. Huge thank you. They put a lot of work into that, making sure we progressed every week. Got in our 2 matches a week. So thank you very much. If you guys see them in Discord, give them a thank you. They did a really good job. Season 2 is starting though. If you're interested, come check us out on Discord, Madden League. Just let us know. Let Dark Knight or Rip City Raider, General Rip City Raider, know, and we'll get you in there. Give me one game you're thankful for since it's Thanksgiving. Game you're thankful for, Mr. McSpicy.
The game that I'm thankful for?
Game you're most thankful for this year.
The ones that I could play. So all of them. I'm grateful for video games.
Oh, okay.
The console
General.
itself.
Yeah, that's not a cop-out. I really do like video games a lot.
I'm thankful for Red Dead Redemption.
2.
I have to tell you 2. Thank you. Red Dead Redemption.
Well, are you not thankful for the first
one
one
more time?
either?
Red Dead
No,
Redemption.
I'm not thinking. The first one. No, I don't like that one.
Jordan finished Red Dead Redemption this weekend.
Yeah.
Now, Jordan,
last week,
without giving away spoilers, and he had a Witcher moment as well. When he beat The Witcher, he was in a dark spot
For months.
for
Almost
months.
a year, I think.
But you were in a dark spot after this because you powered through and beat the game.
Yeah.
And you were in a dark spot. What game did you play to get you out of that dark spot?
Spyro the Dragon.
Spyro the Dragon. That's right, ladies and gentlemen.
And Final Fantasy 13.
And Final Fantasy 13, which you streamed.
Which, by the way, you guys actually got to see that. What do you think of that game? I wanted to know your opinions. Yeah,
it looks good.
Mark, I think Mark really appreciated the
I was impressed.
Motorcycle babe scene.
Oh my goodness, it was glorious. The hoverboard up in the sky with fireworks.
Yeah.
And he's like working it with his lady.
Yeah.
Yeah. And she's not getting wooed, but I was wooed.
You were wooed.
She was wooed by the end. I don't know if you missed that part.
And every cutscene with that guy with the trench coat. What's his
Snow.
Snow? He's inspiring, man.
He's really intense. He's a hero.
He's your straight up Japanese, hero character that in the cutscenes just blow your mind. Whatever he says, I'm into it.
So I want to know, Jordan, no spoilers. I just want straight up review A, B, C, or D, the entire game, story, Red Dead Redemption.
No, it was an A.
A plus?
Yeah, it was really good.
Oh, A plus. Okay.
Yeah.
First one or second one? Which one do you prefer? Which one do you think is
the second
better?
one's so good because of the first one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Now that's a cop-out answer.
No, because without
As a
spoiling
professional cop-out answerer guy, I would have to say that that's
no, because I can't spoil and tell you like why, but
So, okay.
yeah, I can't tell you why until you've beaten the game because there's a lot of stuff that happens.
Let me ask you
right
this.
at
I
the
guess
If you
we'll
did
talk
not,
about it.
if you
Basically,
did not,
let me tell you this. You got to go all the way through the ending credits. Like, you got to watch the ending credits because it basically tells the story and ties up every loose end all the way up until Shabam, Red Dead Redemption.
Oh,
Yeah.
very cool. Very cool. And you were impressed.
And that's why it's that's why
Did it leave you blown away? Like, whoa. Because there's some missions. I just finished chapter 4. I'm on chapter 5 now. And there's some missions there that blew me away.
it wasn't like as mind-blowing as when John Marston died in the first one.
I saw him blow up. on stream. It blew him away.
I died a couple. Did you see me die a couple times today?
Several times.
By the
I
way,
was going the wrong
were
way.
you guys,
Little did I know my mission was the opposite way I was going.
Can we talk spoilers where you guys are at in the story right now to the crowd? Because I have a question for you.
We could give a warning.
Can
warning.
we do spoilers?
Yeah,
What
but
I,
now I'm in last place because I know David's further.
What
than
I
me.
think. What I think
It's
is
about
what
Mrs. Braithwaite, which I know we've all done.
Oh, that was, yeah.
Braithwaite. Oh yeah. Okay.
That's
pretty
when
early.
we went to that
That's
house.
pretty early on.
Yeah, so can I ask my question?
Okay.
Okay.
Spoiler alert.
Okay.
If you're not in chapter 3,
Three.
the end of chapter 3, go away for the next 2 minutes and then
Just
come
hit
back.
that forward 30 seconds a couple
All
times.
right,
Yes.
my question is, are you disappointed that we didn't shoot her? I was.
No. Have you gone back? Have you gone back to her?
No,
house yet?
no.
Okay. Well.
Oh, is this Caesar saying I should go back?
No, but in Rockstar fashion, I imagine you see her again later in life. If you, I've not yet gone back either.
Yeah, because
but
I was
plan
like,
on going
hey,
back.
man. I mean, given we messed with them first, but they
Dude.
messed with us.
Hey, also, there are people that I'm meeting that I know that I can't remember that I met that have a story. Like, there was some lady that was now a prostitute that I met, and he's like, oh, it's you.
Yeah.
Do you know who she was?
Yeah, she's the one where you kicked the crap out of her husband.
The cancer guy?
Yeah.
That died.
Oh,
The
my God.
the
Yeah, it
religious
makes you-
I'm
dude.
such a jerk.
Makes you feel like a douche now,
That's-
doesn't it?
So not only did I just beat the crap out of the cancer guy that
No,
dies.
Yeah, he died.
And when he died, you took the rest of their
I
money.
took
and
their
then
money,
when his son tries
and
to
then
stand
she-
up to you, you say, "Boy, I'll put you in the grave
and then
like your
I
daddy."
see her selling her body to survive. What did I do to that family?
You screwed them over.
That story actually continues, so keep playing that,
Yeah,
that mission. line.
because
It's very
remember,
good.
you threaten the son, and you say, "Boy, I'll put you in the ground like your daddy."
Oh my
That's
one of
goodness.
my favorite quotes.
All right.
That's actually that.
I did not realize that was that person. I was like, who are you? And why do I care? Now I
now
care.
you feel like a douche,
Now
don't you?
I'm like, now I feel really bad. I'm going to go give money to the blind guy
Why
to
don't
make
you-
myself feel better.
Just give money to her for her services. Just tip her a little more.
that part actually right there. So if you do a couple more main missions from where you're at,
That's, you know,
Legs up
I'm
for
helping
it.
her, just giving her
have
a
you?
20% tip.
I can't.
Not
I
a
can't.
10%.
So where are you guys at? Where are you guys at in the story?
I am 3 missions into chapter 5.
I'm probably near the end of chapter 4.
Have you?
So can we say end spoilers now, or are we still talking?
Yeah, end
Oh, yeah,
spoilers.
okay.
We're
End
done.
spoilers.
It's
Welcome
hard
back,
to, 'cause
everyone.
I don't
Welcome
know where because I can't like ask you where you're at, or else that ruins stuff too.
Yeah.
it's very intense.
So can I say, and we talked about this yesterday, my favorite line or set of lines so far, one is when he threatens the preacher's son, and he's like, "Boy, I'll put you in your ground like your daddy." It's
Yeah.
awesome.
The cancer.
I use that on my
You-
wife. I
what'd you
use
say?
that
How
on my
about I keep
wife.
your
He was
mother
just
and
trying. He was
on
just
your
trying
behalf.
to get money that he borrowed for his farm, and we go and just beat him up, and he can't stand up. Oh my gosh, I ruined that
And
family.
he was sick. Yeah.
I
So where
I did
you're
not
at,
know what I was doing.
I don't know if you're that far, but where you're at, Mark, the next couple story missions, and if you continue that side story mission, like the story starts to come full circle. It's
Oh,
really
cool.
gets really yeah.
So
All
did
right.
you just have me muted or something? How did you watch? Because I'm ahead of you. How did you watch without watching?
I muted you after I realized when you kept dying, when bullets were appearing out of nowhere in the trees.
Yeah, that's exactly what was happening. It was my personal Vietnam.
I realized, and then you had a cutscene with Dutch, and then that's when I realized you were ahead of me.
Yeah.
Oh, so
So-
you're further. So have you progressed more in that where he's at the story of her,
Of who?
the chick that he beat up?
Oh
He
yeah,
beat up
no,
her
no.
husband?
So no, I've actually not yet experienced that
Oh
because
You
it's-
haven't you haven't
You
experienced.
gotta go. I gotta go back to that town. I've not been back to that town yet. So,
yeah, the mining town.
dude, there's all kinds of crazy.
No,
stuff
she was
that
at
happens.
she was in Santa Ynez when I saw her as a.
Oh,
Wow,
well,
that's really cool. So
That
it
is
must
cool.
trigger at a certain part of the main story because she was in
and she was
the
in
mining town.
She was in the middle of another mission.
Oh, was this the artist mission? The French dude. He's hilarious.
I think it
He's
was
one of my favorite. He's
Wow,
hilarious.
that's super cool because I was doing a mission as well. It must trigger at a certain point.
That's
That's
awesome.
really cool because I was in the mining town when it happened.
So the other favorite line ever of any video game, or it's up there, like top 10 easily, is when the little Irish punk kid is sweeping the street. We talked about
Oh,
this
yeah.
last
I
night,
love that
and
part.
he threatens him. Oh my
He
goodness!
goes, "You can't stand there."
No,
He slaps him.
He
Well, no, the
took-
kid gets Arthur
Oh, yeah,
Morgan
yeah.
mad. He goes,
Yeah.
"You can't stand there, Mr. Morgan."
he totally
He's
does
like-
what
he's
Wyatt
like-
Earp does.
and Arthur Morgan's like, "Is this your street? Was this your street?"
Well, because the guy's like, you can't stand there, and you just slap him in the face, grab his stick, yank it down, and you point to him.
Oh,
I'm waiting on a lady. That's why I'm not killing you. But I don't mind apologizing to her if you annoy me more.
Yeah, if you continue to irritate me.
Oh, man.
The guy that voice actors, or is the voice actor for Arthur Morgan.
I think they're all good. Even Dutch, that like raspy voice that he has.
Yeah, that's good as well. So Spyro took you over the
that and Final Fantasy 13.
got you back on the
I
happy
really
train.
like Final Fantasy 13, and I reorganized my Xbox.
Oh,
What do you
how
mean,
did
like the
reorganize
pins?
your
Yeah, I finally did the pins in a organized manner.
Nice.
So
Well, nicely done, then.
So give me a game you're thankful for.
all of them.
All
as
of
well,
them as
the
well?
console
Okay, well,
itself.
then I'm not even going to ask
Yeah,
this question.
I guess that question was just stupid.
that
Then.
was
Yeah.
just a stupid question. I'm thankful for stupid questions.
Hey, but I did want to ask you guys, how do you have your pins organized? I'm looking for ideas. I feel like I got a good
I feel like
system
I've shared
going.
mine like a million times.
I don't ever
I
listen.
have mine. I only allow one line,
Okay, on the first one.
and I have them campaign.
Oh, okay.
So all my campaign ones that I want to play, and if it gets to 2 lines, I got to take one off.
Oh, I see.
Then I have my regulars. It's called the regulars.
Uh-huh.
So campaigns, regulars,
Uh-huh.
and that is like my Maddens, my Minecrafts.
Oh, okay.
My regulars.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then Forzalicious is my last one.
Oh, okay.
It's
Hey,
all
yours is
Forza.
actually really similar to mine because I have on the very top, right when I log in, it's everyday play, which is just my
Okay.
usual rotation. You know, like Black Ops, Battlefield, Red Dead. You know what I mean? Just Fortnite, all those, right? And then right beneath that, I have Need to Beat, and that's where I have Sunset Overdrive. I put that back on the list.
Oh.
Yeah, Assassin's Creed Odyssey, Spyro, all that stuff. And then instead of Forza, I actually have a Final Fantasy section
Ah.
where I put all the Final Fantasy games.
Your fantasy line.
Yeah,
The fantasy hour. Very
Yeah.
nice. Oh, I like that.
yeah, that's what I did, and that kind of took me out of the rut.
Yeah. Why do you get into a rut after you beat games? Just because you go so hard?
Just so focused.
So hard,
It's like
so
doing
fast?
hardcore cocaine for a week and then trying to stop.
That's what it's like.
It's like
huh?
doing a lifetime of cocaine in 1 week and then trying to stop.
Okay, well,
and then trying to switch to another drug.
yeah, that makes sense.
You've cleared everything up for me now.
No, I don't know. It's because you're done and you're like, oh, what do I do now? You
And
know?
you're like, I don't know what to do.
You're like, my life is. It's
like
like
at the
that
end-
episode of Rick and Morty when the butter guy passes the butter and his only purpose in life was the butter. You just
to
feel like
pass the
that. You're
butter?
like, I don't have a purpose anymore. So no, I still want 100% the game, but I wanted to beat the main story. So when multiplayer comes out, I don't need to like feel pressured. You
Yep.
know what I mean? I'm ready for multiplayer. I go back 100% things as I please, and yeah. But if you have played the first game, the last 4 or 5 hours of this game will be way
Well,
better.
I remember you said like I feel like it's really starting to pick up. I think I'm at that point. Like it's
Yeah.
really
Well,
starting to kick it into
like
fifth gear.
yeah, like my theory that I told you guys a few weeks ago.
We should have after we all beat it. We should have just a special Red Dead Redemption special. Spoiler alerts. If you beat the game,
Bonus
you come back
episode?
bonus episode
Okay.
where we just discuss all things.
It'll probably be a year
Story-wise.
because that's the pace I'm going at.
Well, let's set a goal, Mark. Set a
I don't
goal.
do goals.
By the way,
This week.
there is something that happens that pissed me off.
Oh,
Like I
See?
legitimately like
this
got
would
mad
be prime for the bonus episode.
because I lost it.
So I'm sick.
Uh,
Can you hear it a little bit? I'm sure
You're
you can hear it.
actually sounding a lot better than yesterday.
Oh, yesterday. So last year,
You sounded like you used a lot of premium cigarettes.
cigarette,
You were
a cigarette.
like that one Destiny lady that you buy one of the factions. Where is she talking?
oh
like
yeah,
That's
that
what
one.
it sounded like.
Future Warcold, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was terrible yesterday. I was dying, just dying. Anyways, so I was sick. So I was planning on getting in a lot of Red Dead Redemption. Instead, I slept.
Oh, good
So,
for
you
you.
know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
That's
can
good.
sleep in Red Dead.
Oh, I actually.
Yeah. Why
hey,
don't you just sleep in red?
I actually had a dream about the X1 Bros community. I had a dream that we were in real life Call of Duty Blackout, but
So
some people from the community.
That's when you know you're playing too much.
Yeah, some people, or I'm hopped up on too many drugs.
Yeah, that's
Some
true.
people from the community were there, and I had this special ability, and we were all in a squad. Like the whole X1 Bros community was on a squad, and my special ability was to turn into, but it so it's like first person. So like I'm there, the person, and you guys are there, and my special ability was to turn into a giant duck. I don't know why, but I think it was actually a swan because what would happen is I'd become stationary, and I would like grow a neck, and then here's my swan face. But I was super accurate, and I would shoot bullets out of my beak.
I
like
like
a
how
Fortnite.
you're like helping him along and nodding, and I am just like, what in the?
No, I like the most kills. We did very well as a team.
So
with
your ultimate was the duck move.
the swan duck turret. That my physical body.
You know, you
would
could
turn
actually do
into.
like
Wow.
you
Yeah.
could do like a real life battle royale with paintball. Just have like a big field and have people go place stuff. You know,
Oh, that would be cool.
yeah, I think
actually.
that'd be cool.
And then what would we have? We would have like a real gas cloud force us to the middle.
Oh yeah, how would you do that?
We could do it with lights.
Yeah,
We could do it with lights. Everything the light touches is cool, and then everything that the light's not, like have a green light just slowly move in, and they change. That's a
Yeah,
possibility.
yeah, that could work.
Whoa,
Dude,
Or you can just have, like,
real-life
people with
battle
sticks.
royale.
people with sticks.
Like they just slowly all
that
walk.
joust. So our battle royale jousting.
Yeah,
What do you mean with sticks?
I don't know,
Oh,
you know,
like
like-
people poking you
yeah,
forward,
like, oh,
you
cattle
can do it.
prods,
Yeah.
cattle prods.
You could do it. What you could do is get vests. So like any kind of haptic pressure point, like an alarm goes off, they're out. Right, something above their head.
Or in your vest, they can just
if they're so many seconds behind this light, like if the light hits them for so many seconds.
Well, you
boom,
can do it with
they're out.
lights with the vest,
Yeah.
so the players know that they're dying.
and
Yeah.
getting the weapons is easy because you can just like you can pick up CO2 canisters.
Well, you can
and-
get- 'cause have you
and
seen, like-
paintballs?
You go in with no paintball
go in-
guns.
no-
yeah,
or
nothing,
guns.
nothing
You
at
gotta
all.
go
Yeah, and you
collect
gotta
them
go
all.
like, oh, here's a paintball guy, and then you need
the
to get
paintball.
like
Have
the
you seen like
hopper.
the paintball grenades and stuff
Yeah,
like that?
yeah.
Yeah.
And have this be like all trampolines, so they drop you from the top floor.
No,
It's just like
they take
playing
you.
the-
We take you in blindfolded, and just leave you there, and then
Oh.
go take off your blindfolds removed.
Oh man,
That'd be
No,
cool.
you have no paintball gear even.
Yeah,
Like
you don't,
safety
you
gear.
don't even have
Completely
golf
naked.
goggles.
Completely naked.
you have to get your clothes too,
You gotta get your clothes.
and you can turn the AC really
We'll
cold.
make it really cold. That's a good idea.
Yeah.
I feel like
I
we
think
should
it can be
invest
done.
in this idea.
Oh man,
All right, with that, let's get this show on the road, shall we?
yes.
Jordan, tell us what is happening in the world that is Xbox One this week. Not a whole lot because it's Thanksgiving.
No, Thanksgiving. So there's Black Friday, which you may think, Jordan, I don't want to go to the store. Well, that's okay. You can just do it right
Go
there on your
online.
console.
Just
I
do
actually,
it online.
because of our younger brother, he got Fallout 76 in a bundle, and
Did you get it too?
Yeah. So
Oh.
he was like,
So do
well,
I
who-
have it?
Yeah.
Ooh,
So,
okay.
but because of Black Friday, it was only $40.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Also, like some big ones are like that. I think Red Dead Redemption is
Oh
maybe
yeah,
$39,
yeah.
right?
I think Assassin's Creed Origins.
Assassin's Creed and Call of Duty Call of
Yeah,
the latest
all
Call of Duty is
major
$39
AAA
as well.
titles just came out this month. All Black Friday.
But that's Black Friday, so we'll see if that carries over to Cyber Monday.
yeah. So, well, it's Black Friday is November 18th through the 26th. So
Ooh, very nice.
So there you go. So yeah, Monday is included
Well, that's cool.
with that stuff. So yeah, that'll be exciting. Also, the Battle for Geonosis is coming out for Star Wars Battlefront 2.
Oh, Geonosis.
This trailer actually looks really cool.
Yeah.
That's really all I got to say about that. Obi-Wan
the trailer's
Kenobi.
good.
Yeah, they showed a trailer. It's coming. Let me get you the date. November, I think 28th. Yeah, November 28th is when it launches. It's Battlefront 2, Battle for Geonosis. It's two new Well, first of all, the Clone Wars, right? So Geonosia, however you pronounce it. Also, General Grievous is one of the new heroes, and Obi-Wan Kenobi, new hero. They look pretty cool. It actually, I think it's one of their coolest looking maps yet. If you've seen the trailer, it looks pretty awesome.
That is cool.
So, and
You're
then we also
really
have
into that game still.
I haven't played it in a little while, but I mean,
But you enjoy it
Yeah,
thoroughly.
I don't.
It is fun.
Yeah,
and
I
the
mean,
visuals,
I haven't contacted my senator yet,
The visuals
But-
are amazing.
but it's pretty good.
Yeah.
Hey, where did you put my toys?
Oh, I put them back where they belong.
What about the X-wing?
It's up there too with those
Okay,
guys.
okay.
I
I
don't
was
know where
just
to put that
nervous.
one. Yeah.
Okay, keep going, George.
Oh yeah.
I just got nervous. The X-wing's really fragile.
Red Dead Redemption 2 online, still no specific date, but it's
None.
probably going to come out next week.
Probably this upcoming week.
So they talked.
Finish the story.
Yeah, the Take-Two Interactive CEO basically said it's coming out towards the end of November, and when he said that, it was already November 14th, which Thanksgiving was this week, so people weren't really expecting it this week. There's only 1 week left, so probably sometime next week.
Get ready to posse
They're
up.
probably just gonna it's out.
I hope we have unlimited numbers in our posse.
Yeah,
It might be yeah.
I hope it doesn't launch like any other Rockstar multiplayer game ever made.
Yeah,
but it's a beta now.
Well,
but
I know,
it is
but
a beta.
But even Rockstar, even Grand Theft Auto 5, like when online launched, I wasn't able to actually even create a character for a week, I think.
I mean, there's no cell phones, so I doubt that will be an issue.
No, you couldn't even create the character. I saw that opening plane fly into San Andreas or wherever we are.
Los Santos.
Los Santos a million times because it would load it and then you'd see your dude in the in the seat looking out the window and then your friend's like, "Yo, what's up?"
Wasn't
and
it
then
Lamar?
it crashes. And then you had to watch that cutscene every time you loaded that in. Super frustrating.
They do have the new servers that they're using for this one.
Yeah, that's right. They
have new
hired out
servers?
third party Edge, the Edge servers.
Remember we talked about it the other day?
Dude, I don't remember anything you say.
So anyway, Red Dead Redemption 2, probably the big one. I mean,
I'm telling you,
everybody's
the
waiting for
X1
it.
Bros posse, you kill one, hell's coming.
Yeah,
Hell's coming.
Yeah.
and we're gonna get that
Hell's
Braithwaite lady too,
I hope we can
Just
slap each other.
just out of principle, just like in the first one.
Just
I hope
slap.
we could challenge to duels.
Well, no, like
just challenge to a
because
duel.
a punch is a punch, right? But if you have a slap fight, that would
That'd
be
be hilarious.
That would be fun.
Well, remember in the first one in the lobby before the Mexican standoff?
yeah, you just sat there and punched
You
each
punch
other.
each
yeah.
other.
and then you went to a Mexican standoff,
Mexicans-
and then you went to the actual game. They like really had the best.
It was fun.
Setup.
Yeah, it was really fun. Yeah. I just hated the auto aim. Like left trigger automatically go to the just like the game.
Yeah, it locks to their chest.
They did that in multiplayer. I hate
They're
that.
probably gonna do it again.
I
You can
know.
turn it off.
Yeah, but then
Then you're at a
you're at a
disadvantage.
huge disadvantage.
I hope they bring horse racing. That's something I've distinctly noticed missing from so far the single player campaign. Maybe I'm just not there. Or
Well, you
haven't
can
explored an
randomly
area.
race people. Some people were like, "That's
Yeah, yeah.
pretty horse."
But you could like
that lady's asked me to race her like 15 times, but I'm always in the middle of something. Bugs me.
I shot one of them.
Good for you. You know?
don't beat me and then shoot
Well,
him.
no, because
I'll race
had
you
a-
and she gets ahead of you. Boom.
they had a few words. Because I was like, I don't want to race you, so I'm walking away, and he was like, wah, wah, wah. And
What are
then-
you, yellow? Just like Back to the Future
Yeah.
3.
I actually shot his horse, and then I not him. I shot his horse, so he can't race anymore.
You know what game I played
This
today?
game really
with-
does make you do that. Because, you know, they always say
The West,
something.
man, it was simpler times.
And then you're like, I don't want a bounty. And so you diffuse it, and they're like, that's what I thought you put
And then you're like,
and you're
enrages.
you're
You're
like
oh,
walking away,
oh,
and you
no.
turn around and dead eye and shoot them 14 bullets right in the eye hole.
But see,
And then you got to start running.
an armed society makes a polite society, right? I mean,
very
should be a
true.
little more polite. Should be.
But yeah, Red Dead Redemption, not for sure, but it's unless we get delayed, but coming next week. And then last but not least, Battlefield 5 is out for everybody, which means they have a day one patch. So if you're in the early access, a lot of these issues may have been fixed. General bug issues.
Sorry about
No, that's quite all right.
I went down the wrong hole.
General bug issues. It fixes team sizes where they could be uneven, so it's
Yeah.
more even matches. And then improvements to matchmaking to reduce disconnects. And they also addressed an error that would make the revive functionality stop working. So, and then there's also console and PC or platform specific patch notes as well. But oh yeah,
Oh yeah, baby! Battlefield 5
it's out
is
for
here.
everybody.
It's legit. It's real. If you haven't had a chance to jump into it, it's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
Yep.
Is that the biggest story of the week? This Thanksgiving week is a really slow week. It's mostly
For
sales.
news.
news, yeah.
But for gaming, it's. I mean, I got to play a lot more than I usually do.
I am a little bit disappointed in. So the digital sales are really good. Like there's a $5 Mortal Kombat there that if I didn't already have the entire Mortal Kombat package, I would have purchased. There's a lot of good digital sales, but physical copies. I'm trying to collect physical copies, and I keep them unopened.
Well, Jordan, weren't you telling me physical copies now are actually
they were
physical
hilarious.
copies?
So yeah, I'm at work, and you guys know after BlizzCon, Destiny was free for like whatever. Anyway, so we all at work all download Destiny because it's a new game we can all play and no one has to pay for it. So I upgraded since it was only like $20 or something. I upgraded the Forsaken on the PC, so now I have the full collection on the PC because I got half of it for free, right?
Right, yeah.
So my coworker was like, "Oh, I'm gonna do it too," and he was like, "But I found a deal. It's $20 through Blizzard, but it's only $15 if I just order it from such and such. It's a physical copy, but it doesn't matter. I'll just install it and then I'll be good." So anyway, he orders the physical copy. It gets here incredibly fast, and he's like, "All right, here it is."
He opens it up and it's just a code.
Yeah, there's not even a hole for the disc. It's just a box with a paper and a code in it.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So are you telling me that some of these games that I have,
Probably
Well,
might not
maybe
have a
maybe
CD
not
in
with the
there?
360 games, but
Yeah,
yeah, I was
PC
just like,
games,
it
that
was
makes
so
sense.
funny. It was like, what?
That's fascinating. Why? How can they call that a physical copy?
Well, what was funny is the company itself, because he didn't have to pay shipping, like wasted more money sending that than they could. They could have just emailed him.
You could have just emailed me the code. Yeah, what the heck?
that's
true.
pretty funny.
Huh, that is interesting. Anyways, I'm trying to expand my collection. I would like to have a full Xbox One collection. Xbox, the OG Xbox. I started with Halo, so I'm still missing Halo 4 and ODST, but
Halo 4. Physical.
Well, the
I
hard
think-
part, finding physical copies is not hard.
I have the Steel series.
Finding physical copy with the manual. I need the manual.
I have everything, man.
Well, manuals are now like built into the game.
Yeah, but
They're-
back then, the OG Xbox and
I
Xbox
have it all.
360
I even
manuals
offered
were
to
still
give
a
it to
thing.
you, and you spat in my face.
Wait, what?
Yeah, you could give it to me. I'll take it.
What are you guys talking about now?
Oh, the Halo 4. It's not unopened. It's the Steel Case series. I think that's why you.
Can I ask you guys something? Let me ask you guys something.
Yeah.
You guys both purchased Civilization 6.
Yes, on the
On
Switch.
The Switch.
Which-
I refuse to pull the trigger.
If you're looking at me live, it looks like I haven't slept in weeks. That's a good reason. Civilization 6 on the Switch.
Well, it's the full game, like full everything.
full game, everything.
like
Is
all the
port,
expansions?
Is the port really good, like with the controls and stuff?
Yeah, it's actually not bad.
They did a good job. Yeah.
So I imagine this is going to come to the Xbox at some point. Then
I hope so, because I'll buy it again.
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah.
And then I'll just play it on my Switch.
Yeah, that's what I'm waiting for. And the reason that I haven't pulled the trigger on the Switch is because multiplayer.
Yeah, so I actually
I need
you
that
told me
online
this
multiplayer.
the other day while I was streaming. Actually, we basically proved it all while recording.
Only LAN, which
Yeah,
would
only
be
LAN.
fun actually to sit on
Yeah,
your
and just
separate
kickstand
screens
it.
and,
Everybody have their
LAN party it.
Joy-Cons. Relax. Meh.
Meh.
But I'm looking forward to that on the Xbox, and I just wanted to make sure you guys would purchase it as well on the Xbox.
No, yeah, it's good.
So.
They obviously had to change some things because of the controls, but there are kinks. Like when you go into a very important part of this game is reading like the manual.
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
in it because this game is huge.
The tech tree and stuff like that.
When you go, what do they call it? The civilization and the civil
Civilpedia.
encyclopedia.
Civilpedia,
That's what
yeah.
it is. You go in there, and when you press back, it takes you out of the whole thing. So you have to go in and search. You have to You have to go in several layers because things are categorized and there's tons in there. It's really like an encyclopedia. But when you press back, it doesn't take you back out one screen. It takes you all the way back to like
If you
the
hold
game.
if you hold ZL and then hit B, it'll take you back one screen at a time.
I did not read
I
that.
was just kidding, man. I just wanted to see your face.
Oh,
No, I have no
He
idea.
was like,
Yeah.
Do you know how many hours that would have saved me?
You looked
I-
exhausted when he said that. Like, oh my
Like,
goodness.
what?
So that's not true.
No, that's not true. I just wanted to see because I actually know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah.
So what
there's
the-
little things like that, but overall, I mean, it's the full game.
So I mean, it's touchscreen. Do they utilize the touchscreen, or would the port?
I haven't used it.
Because I think that's going to come to.
I actually don't think I ever used the touchscreen
I haven't
ever.
used it. It's all controllers.
Oh, okay.
yeah.
You can do everything with the controls.
So it'll work on an Xbox. Then
Oh,
you
yes.
understand with an Xbox controller.
For sure.
I can't wait. Then I'm holding out for that. Holding out for that bad boy.
or you could get it and then get it again.
And Stellaris is coming as well.
Really?
Dude, how is the
To the
Nintendo
Xbox?
Switch getting like some of these games before the PlayStation and Xbox?
I don't know.
That's why I have it.
Probably because they can sell it at full price.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's a good
On
point.
the Xbox, it'll probably be $20 on the Nintendo. They don't do anything besides full price always.
Yeah.
Although Doom was on sale. I saw that at Best Buy.
Yeah, but their on sale is like $10 off. Black Friday, $10 off a $60 game.
Yeah. Nintendo just, I mean, even their old
It's a
arcade
premium
games
product.
are full price from like the 80s.
I do have Nintendo Live now, if that's what we want to call it.
Oh, okay. How is it?
It was cool. The phone app was actually kind of disappointing, but other than that, you're paying $20 a year for it.
I just laughed that
Well,
people
actually, maybe
are
that's it. You're
utilizing
paying-
Xbox Live
You're-
while on their Switches playing with each other.
That makes
So funny.
sense.
They're just party chatting in Xbox Live to play with each other.
Maybe
on
Xbox
Nintendo.
should.
Maybe they should team up.
Well, maybe they should advertise for that, like special
Yeah.
Nintendo Switch chats, like in
Yeah.
the Xbox.
Get Xbox Live to play on your Switch.
That would be hilarious, like the ultimate troll. That'd be so funny. Anyways, I'm looking forward. I'm glad that we're seeing consoles move to games that traditionally are only played with mouse and keyboard on the consoles. Which actually, mouse and keyboard.
It's here.
I mean, it's here.
Anybody try it?
Not yet. I'm really excited because
I almost got the Razer, but I got the Corsair instead. Does
That's
it
because
matter?
you didn't watch that. You didn't watch
I know.
that video from the
I
Razer
know.
CEO.
I know. I should have.
So how much did that Razer keyboard come to after its discount?
$100.
Maybe I'll go get that.
It's called the Black
Just
Widow.
I just want it just for my Xbox though, not for my PC.
Well, no, wait.
Because when-
they're coming out with a specific Xbox.
Okay, then I
One.
want the
Yeah.
specific Xbox One.
Well, you can use it, but it's
But
not
it won't.
designed for the Xbox.
It won't be 40% off.
And
or
it's wireless.
60%
It's
off.
wireless. It's a full wireless set.
That's fine. I don't mind wireless.
No. Well, that's one. It's. I mean, that's cool. That's
Oh, okay.
wireless, Yeah,
Okay.
sorry.
But I'm really looking forward to because I have my Xbox. It's a car outside. I have my Xbox.
It's a car outside.
I know. I want to go check and see if I got a package.
Oh.
Oh,
That sounds like a truck that drops packages off.
I think it was next door though.
Okay, then never mind. Sorry to.
I have my Xbox at a desk, so games like Civilization, games like Stellaris, even though I already have both of those games on the PC,
It's achievements, man.
I will play it on the Xbox with a mouse and keyboard if I'm able to. Why not? And those games you don't get an advantage, so we'd be able to play together. It's not like
I
they're
don't know.
gonna
You might be able to
separate.
finish your turn faster.
I could finish my turn faster. Put it on 30-second timers.
Done.
Done.
Yeah, remember how it takes us like 5 games to get the timing right for our turns?
Yeah, because sometimes they're too. If you put timers on too long, it's so Let me tell you, I played with someone.
I think a minute is
Who
the
I will
sweet
not.
spot.
Who I will not name, but I'll tell you guys after the show.
Is it me? Was it me?
No,
I
it
think
was
it was
neither
me.
of you guys.
I
Because
think-
you guys know what you're doing.
I think it was me. I think you're talking about me.
No,
I think I know who you're talking
Yeah.
about. I know exactly who
you
you're
do.
talking about.
You do. And if Jordan thinks, he knows as well.
Yeah. I think I know.
And it wasn't even Civilization. It was another. It was Football Manager.
Oh, no.
And you could time it, so it was basically turn based, and it was just like I was like at my house, and this person was at their house, and you'd go back and forth, and I was like, you'd be so frustrated, like
Do you?
For you listeners, David leaned back in his chair in complete exasperation.
I don't know if Mark was there for this.
insisted on like 10-minute turns, like
Yeah.
and use the full 10 minutes. Like every once in a while, it's appropriate to use the full 10 minutes, but there's only so many times in Football Manager that I could go and research players for 10 minutes between my turn. Like that's only that's not even 6 turns in an hour. It's
Yeah.
like 4 turns in an hour.
Well, what's funny that you mentioned that is I don't know if you were there for if you were there with us or not for this one, Mark. But
Okay.
But if it's the same person I'm thinking of, one time we all partied up to play Skyrim, and that was I don't think I ever partied up again
Same
until I beat
thing.
that game.
Same thing. Like mute button was
Yeah,
used
I know.
a lot.
I know. I
Were you there for that one? I can't
No,
remember.
but
I know.
I've
it
heard
was-
the
yeah,
story.
yeah,
I've
it
heard
was-
the story.
Yeah.
Pet peeve
Uh.
when everybody's playing the game for the first time because it just launched, and there's one person in the party that's like, "Hey, how do you do this? Hey, how do you do this for everything? Like, hey, how do you pick up that pot? Hey, how do I search the pot? Hey, how do I pick?" And it's like, dude, we're all playing this for the first time.
You'll
like,
figure
just
it out.
Figure it out.
Oh my goodness! I saw the best mod I've ever seen in my life.
Okay.
And it's about Skyrim. And it
Oh.
was this week.
Okay.
What the mod was, you know how dragons attack you?
Mm-hmm.
They changed the dragons into Thomas the Tank Engine and friends. It was the funniest thing I've ever
I've seen that, actually.
Yeah, and so like all these trains are flying down. It was so funny.
I've seen that.
Oh,
Thomas
man.
mod.
Thomas mod, yeah. It was. I'll show you after the show. It
Oh,
was so
I like
hilarious.
that. Oh,
Oh man.
With that, let's get to the next portion of our show. This is the mailbag portion. This is the portion where we take your questions. If you want to submit a question to the mailbag, all you have to do is head over to Patreon and support us over there, and you will be qualified to submit a question
Ooh.
each and every single week. Patreon.com/positive gaming or x1bros.com/support. First question comes in from the one and only my man, Michael Contini. Michael Contini writes in and says, "Hey, bros, this question may require too much time for the podcast. I've been a listener and supported close to when you started this community. I was wondering if you could reflect on how you started and how you guys have grown through the years to where you are now. What have been the biggest challenges keeping up with this, as well as some big milestones? Would be great to hear how you distribute tasks and prepare for the week. Besides trying to lock down studio and going full-time, what are the major goals and some specific things you would each like to see in the future for the X1 Bros? Really appreciate, support, and enjoy what you guys stand for in gaming." I'm sorry if my voice sounds hideous,
sounds more sexy than normal.
but I'm
Sounds like Dutch.
I'm sick and I
It
can't.
does sound like Dutch.
Anyways, I thought this was a good
Stay
question,
with
especially since it's
me.
Thanksgiving. Might as well. McSpicy, why don't you reflect on some milestones
Milestones?
for us in the X1 Bros? What really stands out to you as a milestone?
Because we can go a lot of ways with this. We can do like technical milestones where we learn from
from messing up.
And just funny thing. Like, I still think to this day the funniest thing that's ever been said on this show is one of our first episodes when David was talking about an analogy.
I don't know what game it was.
I don't even know what game it was, but he brought the analogy
I think
of
it was Destiny.
wheelchair
No, Destiny wasn't even out yet.
Titanfall, maybe?
wheelchair
Maybe, I don't know.
basketball. You brought. Do you remember that one?
Wheelchair basketball.
And we back then we did it over Skype. We weren't all in the
There's
same room.
4 faces. On
Yeah,
the
we had
screen.
4. There was another member, Rad Like My Dad, was on the show, and we had 4 people. And David starts going, "Yeah, it's kind of like wheelchair basketball," and we're all sitting there like you can see all our faces. Like, okay, we're like our eyes squint a little. We kind of listen a little bit more. Okay, where's he going with this? And you went down this rabbit hole of the weirdest analogy I have ever heard in my life, and you just kept going, and we're like, you can see our faces just go, what in the world is this guy talking about? I think that's one of the funniest things you ever said on the show.
That is funny.
But as far as technically, I really think that we learned that being at the same location helps a lot with
Flow of conversation.
yeah.
Just from a technical aspect, everybody's equally sounding because they don't have different bandwidths through Skype and whatnot. Although Discord would really largely fix that now.
because Discord wasn't a thing when we started.
No,
yeah, that would fix it a lot. But we now, like right here, I have this. This is our backup solution that we're recording besides what we're recording with our computer. We have several backups now because we had the week before we had Major Nelson on the show. This was
Yes.
like episode, what, like 80?
Oh no, Major Nelson was like episode 58. I want to say.
58.
So this was like the 50s.
Okay, it was the 50s.
Yeah.
This is a week before we're recording our show. We're now all on site on the same location. We didn't have these nice mics that we had now. We had these remember those earpieces?
Yeah.
I think
Those were hard. Those were cool because it enabled us to be hands free. But they were hard because if the mic moved at all,
Yeah.
it really affected the sound.
Yeah. And when you have a beard, it like rubs it. And it's like
Rubs it the wrong way.
Yeah, it makes that noise.
But we're sitting there, we're recording, and I don't know when the last
This
time.
is in person too. We're in person at this point.
Yeah, we're in the same room.
Yeah.
We're in the same room. And all of a sudden, we're in the middle of a broadcast because we always stream our since episode 1. Didn't we stream it on episode 1? Or did we just record it? I think we streamed it.
We just recorded it. Oh no, we streamed it. Yeah,
from
we
episode
streamed it.
1, we've streamed. And that in itself was an endeavor to figure out how to do that before we had the easy ways to Mixer and Twitch
Yeah.
and all that stuff. So things have come a long ways. Anyways, a week before Major Nelson, which that was awesome that we got him on our show, but we're sitting there talking, and then we're probably 45 minutes into the episode, and dun 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 dun. You hear that noise? The window closed down noise.
It forced an update. David forgot.
This was at my house.
David
This is
forgot
when we
to
recorded at my
David
house.
forgot to snooze it.
You had to snooze the update. 40 minutes into our show, all our stuff shuts down, and then it's like installing update. And everyone on stream was like, I lost the stream. Does anyone else have the stream? You know, the chat's going crazy. And that update took 45 minutes.
It was a couple updates. I was a couple versions back of Windows.
So we learned that before we broadcast an episode, we either turn off updates temporarily
Or
or
make sure you're updated. 'Cause
They're
that,
updated.
That really was the week
And have
before
backup.
Major
that was the
Nelson.
week before. Could you imagine if we had him on the show?
Major
and
Nelson.
Dun
oh.
dun dun
Yeah,
dun.
Major Nelson was nerve-wracking. When we had Major Nelson on the show, we woke up. We did it at 7 in the morning, our time.
We did.
For those of you that don't
Oh.
know this, we did it 7 in the morning, our time, and it was nerve-wracking. I think we started. No, it was 8 in the morning, our time, because it was 7 his time.
His time, yeah, that's right.
It was 8 in our time, and I think I made you guys come over at 7, and we made sure everything was working. over and over and over again, and then having him on, that's a huge milestone. Having Major Nelson on, I think was
We were
the first
super
one that
nervous.
really
You know what's funny is like we were super nervous and he
he was
calmed
the
us
nicest
down.
dude.
Yeah, he was so nice.
The nicest guy, really gracious. And
I
that
really like
opened
him.
us up to having a lot more other people on the show. And that's one thing that I think milestones for the future. I think we're going to have some big names coming up this next year on the show for interviews. So stay tuned for that. We're working behind the scenes
Yeah, and
to get that to happen.
Freaky in chat is reminding us of some of our first episodes. If you watch our first episodes, you'll see we've come a long way.
Oh, well, we had to. Wasn't there that one time where we like didn't finish until like 3 a.m?
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
well, that was a
that was
couple
on
times.
Skype.
But that was when we were on Skype, and
People's
what was-
Skypes would go out.
So, yeah.
or-
What was funny
we
is
would be-
like we'd been through the news like 8 times, and
We
you're
had
just,
the
like, you couldn't be
exact same
excited. Yeah, you're like,
conversation.
oh yeah, that
it
was
was like
great.
1 in the morning.
because we'd be recording it, and then something would go wrong, and we're streaming live, and it's by the time we were, I think, 3 a.m. by the time we're finished. That's why we start our shows now, our time around 7:38, because we used to start around 10. And if it fails 2 times, and then, I mean, that's an hour, and then another hour, and then
Yeah.
you have to have the same conversations again.
Oh jeez.
Oh my! We should find what episode that is
Yeah.
because we're like, hey, yeah, it's good to be here.
The biggest news this
We're
week
so
is
tired.
this happened. Oh,
Jordan, wow, that's fantastic.
yeah. What do you guys think? I think it's great.
I think another big milestone for us was when Discord, this was McSpicy that insisted we move on to Discord. Discord had just become kind of mainstream, and especially it was already in the PC world, and we had made the move early over there, and that kind of really helped unify the community quite a bit.
Well, we used to because we had forums.
We had forums on
We've
the
had
website.
forums on our website that were good.
It was good. I mean, to put an idea, 10,000 unique hits just on the forums
on our
a
site.
week.
Yeah, in a week
So-
on our site. So they were good. But Discord, once Discord came around, it actually killed our forums because
Killed forums.
people
well, it basically
became
replaces them.
and it people became so much more active.
So much more active. That's where we really got to know everybody in the community, and that's really kind of taken it to the next level. I think Discord was,
And
was huge.
what's so funny about all these changes is now Discord is pretty seamless now. It has a lot of integrations with Twitch, with Mixer, with even games. They have their own game. You can buy games through them now, I believe, and,
Yeah.
and a whole bunch
you
of
can.
stuff. Back what? How long have we been doing this? Is this 4 years?
4 years now, yeah.
4 years? At the beginning,
Back at the beginning.
it was a lot harder because things weren't made for what we do, right?
Oh yeah, technology has become cheaper and better,
And software.
and software.
Software kind of bridges the gaps between all the hardware that we have too. And
Yeah.
anyways, it's a lot easier now. I would say it's still harder. I would say it's harder to get noticed doing podcasts now, but it's easier to produce them.
to do it, yeah, and
Yeah.
to produce it high quality, I think is a lot easier than it was back then. Just equipment wise, like these microphones, when we started, didn't exist, and to get something,
Yeah.
it was like there was this gap. There was the low end microphone, then there was the $1,000 microphone. This didn't exist. This is like right in the middle,
Yeah.
type of deal. So we didn't even have access to that.
And one of the things that I really enjoy in life, in my business and everything, is trying to make a really, really nice production with the least amount of money possible.
Yeah.
And it, I mean, even these crappy cameras I have, like on the show, if you guys are here live, I'll show you. Getting these to work, so like with me, with Jordan, and all these cameras like this, and we have a wide one over here that we have set up too. That was a nightmare trying to set up originally because most of these are USB cameras. This one isn't. That's up front that you're seeing now. But to get multiple more than 2 USBs on one computer I had to learn.
It took hours. Hours and hours of
Weeks.
of reading.
Weeks, and I would say weeks, because when you have the same camera, the Windows and USB camera drivers are really a nightmare to deal with. But you learn as you go, and you just, because I was trying to. I mean, if we bought like really nice cameras,
Oh yeah, I mean you could do it for $10,000.
no, yeah, I know, and something like this, these multicam setups like this with when different people are talking, whatever. I even have swipes now. See if the swipes work. Oh, they don't work right now.
Another few weeks.
Another few weeks.
Another
We'll
few
get it.
weeks.
No, but back in the day, you used to have like in a broadcast studio, like a channel 2, channel 5, channel 7, channel 13, whatever. That took a whole room, and they were big switchboards that they would switch the switch, and it was like $500,000 just for a couple
to be able to do that.
yeah. So
A couple web cameras and a piece of software, and you're good.
yeah. Anyways, so it's getting easier. But.
Contini's would be great to hear how you guys distribute tasks and prepare each week. I think that's really interesting. Basically, Spicy, that's a good segue. Spicy basically takes care of all of the technical aspects of the show. So any graphics that you see, any new improvements during the stream. So Jordan the Man and myself, we stream. Anything you see on the stream, Big Spicy is watching and is like, that sucks. We're going to do this now, and then changes it and looks into it.
I've even given you, so David, for example, you know that clip that you use from Talladega Nights? If you're not first, you're last.
Yeah.
I gave that to him live because he was playing Forza, and I was watching. I was like, that would be a really good clip. So I gave it to him live, and I uploaded it to, we use Slack, which is a really good
project management.
Project manager. Uploaded it to there. He put it on, and then he put it right there on his stream live.
Yeah.
So
that's McSpicy. Jordan takes care of our news, and Jordan's job. This is Jordan's job in the week, and you could tell me if I'm missing something.
Okay.
Jordan's job during the week is to do what he does naturally, which is play all the games he can and read all the news he can about it. That's basically his job. Am I wrong?
No.
No.
and he's fantastic at it.
That's why I like
he knows. Do you know what's interesting about Jordan? He knows things that I don't think most people know. He'll just randomly pull stuff out of your butt that it's like, oh my gosh, yeah, that is
Like a Pikachu march.
Yeah, like a Pikachu march that you showed up before the stream.
And myself, I stream and then really take care of all the social media stuff during the week and coordinate anything like that. So it's pretty evenly divided, and it works well. We all kind of have our specialty and our interests, and that's how we prepare for each week. Interesting thing about a podcast that a lot of people know is it's not just sit down and record. Like you really are preparing all week for the podcast. That's either reading the news or doing stuff on social media, streaming, playing games, because you got to have something to talk about, right? I mean,
yeah, well, and that's really good. And David is an excellent host because he has a huge ego, and it helps. Yeah, and it makes it fun.
You must have someone with a giant ego on your team. It's just not going to work.
You got to put that guy right up front.
Oh, that's funny.
But yeah, and we do also, like, for our Patreon subscribers, I'll also design. For example, for those that donate $20 or more, every 6 months we send out an exclusive shirt, right? So we send out a shirt, and those are all custom made by me as well. So I do a lot of the graphic work on stuff like that too. So we all just naturally fit into those puzzle pieces.
Yeah, it kind of just works.
Yeah.
So there you go. That's a little bit behind the scenes. Last but not least, where we hope this goes. Obviously, there it is. There it is. The Pikachu March.
Oh, man.
Oh, no, that's hilarious. Doesn't that make you want? It makes me wish I was Asian.
There's a lot of things that make me wish I was Asian.
Yeah, me too. Dang it.
Uh,
First of all, hairstyles. They can do any hairstyle, and it's always like being a white male in America. There's only so many hairstyles that are socially acceptable. Okay?
Okay.
Like you usually just come off as a douchewang if you do certain type of hairstyles. Like I could never get away with the anime hairstyle.
Yeah.
I'd be a douchewang. But if I was Asian,
you would be probably in a K-pop video.
I could do any hairstyle I want and nobody even blinks twice.
Yeah.
But
their hair is
I can shave my
awesome.
head. I can do a little bit of frosted tips, probably spike my hair, and I can do the
But your
boyish,
douche meter's going up every time you do something.
I can do the boyish Clark part. But you throw in like I don't know some giant anime wave. Nope, not happening. But if I was Asian, it would.
That's very true.
Yeah, that's my dream.
Jojo in chat says, "How about we do a full behind the scenes episode? How would we? That sounds like a good idea. How would we do that?"
Yeah, we actually have some episodes, some bonus episodes that we're planning on coming up. Stay tuned. Probably we'll be announcing some of those in the next week, maybe 2 weeks. So stay tuned for that because we do have some bonus episodes planned coming out. That would be cool. Last but not least, goals is our goal right now is the studio. I think once we get to the studio, we will be able to just pump out. We'll be able to sit down and hit record.
No, and we'll be able, like, seriously, even today. So today I just pulled out my toys while we were setting up. I just put a bokeh on my camera and just, depth of field and just played with toys while we were setting up. That actually took a little bit of work just to do something stupid like that, but I thought it was cool to do something, before the show while we were setting up. But even when every time I set up in this office, I always I just wish that I had a place that I didn't have to just set up, because then we'd be free. Like, for me, a creative, I would love to just do stuff instead of...
Yeah, that's when our YouTube... I mean, we'll be doing stuff like YouTube videos, probably more shows, definitely more shows. If you guys have subscribed on Patreon and have seen our bonus episodes or listened to our bonus episodes, that basically is a series that we want to do, like a morning show, basically. Yeah. But we just are waiting for that studio. We just need to be able to sit down, pump something out, and
the studio is going to help a lot. I mean, there's a lot more after the studio to get to that point too. But the studio is a huge stepping stone for us to. Yeah.
Anyways, great question. I thought that was appropriate for Thanksgiving, so thank you very much, Mr. Contini. Really appreciate it. Next question comes in from Happy Mayo.
Happy Mayo.
Happy Mayo says, I've recently completed Red Dead Redemption 2. It has been such an amazing game and experience. It truly is a masterpiece.
There really is.
I always held Skyrim at the top of game creating. It has officially been dethroned by Red Dead Redemption 2. He says, I recently had a birthday, and my brother got me the new Assassin's Creed Odyssey, which is a very good game. We all would agree with that.
It's got a lot of jacked people in it.
Yeah. It felt very different, twitchy, fast, jumpy. It just fell off for me. Now, I did play Assassin's Creed Origins and completed it. It felt amazing. But here's my question. Have you guys ever experienced a game that's so good it makes all other games feel under par? Because Red Dead Redemption 2 definitely did that to Odyssey for me. I love Assassin's Creed games. Thank you again for everything you guys do. So have you ever played a game that's so good that you go and other games that are good games just don't reach that? I think Skyrim did that for a lot of games for me. Skyrim and Rockstar, Skyrim and Grand Theft Auto for worlds. Like, it's why I could never get into Watch Dogs, for instance. It's why even a very good game, Saints Row, that's like open world as well.
Yeah. Sleeping Dogs. Yeah. That's the Grand Theft Auto that's
Sleeping Dogs.
Saints Row's another good one, though.
Saints Row's another one. Yeah. But anyways,
Karate.
It's why I couldn't get into those, because the worlds are just not the same. And Skyrim, Grand Theft Auto did the best. Witcher did a very good job of that. Witcher has kind of ruined some of
Witcher
the lesser 3 of those style games for me. But yeah, no, I think most definitely. Jordan, do you have a game that stands out that is so good that ruins other games?
Probably Witcher 3. That was really
Witcher
good.
3 did that.
Well, even Red Dead Redemption 2, he was in a rut. Yeah. When he finished it, he needed to play Spyro.
Because you just don't know what to play.
Yeah, just completely different.
Way different.
Mm. Do you think you could go back and AC Odyssey?
Well, I'm
would you feel the same about AC Odyssey?
Yeah, it's in my. Well, I don't know. It's in my need to beat section now. So I'm debating on whether I start that game this week or a different game that I have on the list as well. But yeah, I don't know. I think Assassin's Creed Odyssey, like, even though it may not be
up to par.
Oh yeah, maybe not as good an open world as Red Dead Redemption. Who knows, right? But I think just the setting. I mean,
well, yeah,
you're a Spartan. Just
and you can Spartan kick people.
Yeah, I think just when you put one or two good, fun mechanics in a game, you don't need anything else. And the armor's cool. I look like a Spartan now.
Yeah.
Last time I played, I don't know if you look like one, but I look like one.
No, sometimes I walk around my house in just a sash around my crotch.
Very nice.
Just so I could be like Leonidas.
Yeah.
Just so you know.
Is there a game
picture that?
Yeah.
Is there a game, McSpicy, that's done that for you? The game that's been so good it's kind of ruined other good games, but they're just not as good.
Well, I mean, I don't know. Yeah,
Fortnite?
Yes and no, but it's just like Jordan said. You got to wean yourself off the drug, and then you're good. Just give it a week. Because I remember playing Breath of the Wild and being like, "Holy cow! Why doesn't every game have cooking like
Yeah.
this.
Have
Yeah.
Dodge horse tree mechanics.
Dodge horse tree mechanics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then it'll once you start moving on to other games, then it just
Did
fizzles.
you get lost in the cooking? Just
Oh yeah,
is that when your real life
cooking
started? You're like, let me do what Link does.
ding 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 ding.
And then
Man.
you have the song in the background.
Yeah, the little chiming noises.
Because the Link cooking was pretty good. You had to try things out,
You did.
and things that made sense actually made food.
And you could not mix like chemicals with your food because then it would turn into slime.
Yeah.
And that's not good for you. It looked like
Don't eat the slime.
it makes you sick.
Do you know what game I played with my nephew about 2 hours ago because I had to babysit him? So,
Ah.
when babysitting, I just turn on the Xbox.
Fortnite.
Fortnite.
No. Although I was like, hey, what games are you playing? Fortnite. Oh, okay. Peggle 2.
That's a good
So
game.
fun.
That's a
I've been
really
Oh,
played it
I noticed you
forever.
had an achievement in Peggle.
Yeah, so fun. So much fun.
Yeah.
What a good game. A little bit underrated. I kind of made me want to go back and play Puyo Tetris on my Nintendo Switch.
Do you guys want to hear a funny story about Fortnite?
Yeah, tell me a funny
yeah,
story.
go
at,
for it.
at work. So you just mentioned it because your nephew. So
Okay.
anyway, I'm at work doing the customer service night shift, right? So
Yeah.
basically, I'm just
George's the
playing
internet.
games.
He's an internet dude.
yeah. So basically, I'm just playing games, watching Netflix, right? Anyway, someone texted in because we have a texting line, and they're like, "Hey, I'm playing Fortnite. I'm getting really bad ping times and this and that." I'm like, "Okay, you know."
Yeah, okay.
So I'm like, "Oh, what do you have a PC, Xbox, PlayStation, phone, Switch? The list grows."
Yeah, every
what are
day.
you playing it on?
Every day.
So he said he's playing on the Xbox. So first thing I do with Fortnite is because we get a lot of kids calling us, "Hey, Fortnite's not working. Server's down. It's not us." Right?
Yeah, they're updating.
So
Yeah.
you check their
So I
server
went to the
status.
Twitter. Yeah, I went to Xbox Live status. I checked all those things, right? And everything was good. So then I was like, okay, it's nothing there. Let's check our side, right? So now I'm checking our side, and I found an issue in their radio is what they had because it's a wireless customer,
Yeah.
this specific one, right? So I found an issue, and I'm like, oh, here it is. This would cause longer, all right, let me fix it up for him. So anyway, I called the number because it's easier to call and just say, hey, this is what I'm doing. It's going to go down, then it'll come right back up. So anyway, I call the number, and the guy answers. And I'm like, hey, just so you know, this is blah, blah, from blah, I
Bob's
found
Big Boy.
Yeah, I found the fix. I'm going to do this. And the guy was like, what? What are you talking about? I'm like, oh, didn't you just text in and say that you're having trouble playing Fortnite? And he was like, oh yeah, it's my kids. They must have grabbed my phone. And so anyway, and I was like, oh, okay, well, they actually are legitimately having issues. I can fix it for you real quick. Internet's just going to go down for about 2-3 minutes, and we'll have it right back up for you. And he goes, oh, okay, that's really great. That's awesome. I super appreciate you doing that for me, but can you not do that? Because I really hate them playing that game. so it was funny. He did not.
you tell him he can put timers and
Yeah,
parental controls on his Xbox?
and then there's there's new router that we have that has a app where you can actually say Xbox pause internet going to that device, so
Oh,
they
wow.
can't play it. Yeah.
Oh,
But so I
you
told him
tell him
about
that?
that.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
And he really, anyway. But it was so funny because he was like, "Oh man, that's so awesome that you're willing to do that, but could you not?" Because I really hate them playing that game.
Could you please not? Well, that's one thing that I noticed. I don't think a lot of parents understand
Yeah, when
the
I go
parental
to
controls that you can put on
yeah,
the
when
Xbox.
I used to do a lot of service calls, and when I go out there, you're either the best guy ever because you fixed the kid's internet, or you're the worst person ever because you told the mom about parental controls on the Xbox.
It's got really detailed.
Yeah, well, that's what I
Really
tell.
detailed, yeah.
They're like, "Well, is there anything you can do to block this?" And I'm like,
Timers,
well, you can
everything.
Set it up here, and I show them, and they have to type in a password, and and I'm like, "Yeah." You can
So I
set
have
it
one
up,
in my
blah, blah.
living room for my wife. Here's why.
Wait, an Xbox?
On my Xbox, I've got parental controls on there for my wife. Because let me tell you, the game she plays, it's a little bit inappropriate.
They are bad.
They are bad.
Meanwhile, I'm playing Red Dead Redemption 2.
Getting my personal bath on. No.
It's only 50 cents.
Yeah. No. I have it in there. I have parental controls in there because I made her a profile. Because what happened is I would be streaming in my office, my gaming room, getting it on, and her sister would come over and they'd be like, "Hey, let's play Star Wars or something," and then she'd fire it up and kick me off right in the middle of a stream or something.
You know what I did?
I made her a profile, then I locked my profile, and I made it so that she has no access to any settings or anything on that, and only the games that I say she can play,
Yeah.
she can play.
Oh,
It's great.
dirty.
It's how I.
Well, you know what's funny is I had a similar situation at my
It's
house.
how I yield the control.
Because I have the X and the S, right?
Okay.
So on the S, so every time you log into my profile, you need a specific password, right? I have it set up like that.
Yeah.
So on the Xbox One X, I'm the primary profile, so it auto signs me in with my specific controller. And then on the S, it auto signs in my wife. But even if she tries to sign into mine, it won't let her because of but same issues.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you're
Don't knock me.
You're having a round in Battlefield or
I'm
something.
going to town here
Yeah.
in Madden.
I've gotten
and I
like
get kicked.
50-yard. I've gotten like half-mile shots, and all of a sudden, boom. It's very frustrating.
Boom.
Boom. Half a mile down the road. Boom. I'm dead because someone kicked me out of my profile.
Yeah.
Yeah, anyways, those parental controls are completely underused. I feel bad for my kids because I will know all that stuff.
Yeah.
Like poor kids. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Great question. Thank you very much, Happy Mayo, for writing in. Last but not least, T-Bomb Rocks writes in and says, another rumor has posted on the Spanish sister site of Windows Central that Xbox L. How do you say, what's window in Spanish? Anyone?
I think we're all looking at
Oh
Mark.
my
'cause he's
gosh,
the
my-
one-
El
I
Windero.
can't even remember
El
like my nephew's
Windero.
names.
El Windero.
Somebody in chat help me out.
Here, I'll look it up on Google.
Yeah. That bugs me. So I used to speak really good Spanish, and I don't use it often, so I forget it a lot. Windows.
Anyways,
It's Spanish.
we're getting completely sidetracked here.
Ventana. That's it.
Ventana.
El Ventana.
Okay, in English it's Ventana.
ElVentanaDS.com.
In Gringo, it's Ventana.
Ventana, dude. Anyways, another rumor has posted on the Spanish sister
You
site
embarrassed me. I forgot that.
of Windows Central that Xbox is looking to buy IO Interactive. That's the developer that created Hitman. My question is, within the next 2 to 3 years, how many more studios do you see Xbox acquiring, and which studios seem like top candidates? Honestly, I see them buying 4 or 5 more, to be honest. I think they recognize the importance of getting, especially when you look at their business model. Their business model...
That's actually what that means.
Their business, for those of you, Jordan just derailed us. Jordan,
I'm going to show on camera. You keep going, David.
Jordan Googled. Google Translate, suck it, for Spanish, because that's Jordan's.
I actually got quoted for the first time while streaming Spyro. It was suck it. So,
Yeah, very
so
nice.
Now I'm going to try and get quoted in Spanish.
Anyways, excuse me. I think I can see Xbox purchasing 4 or 5 more studios easily.
Yeah.
I think when you look at their business model, you look at the Game Pass, you look at not having or having getting a copy for the PC and the Xbox, they're less tied to the console than they are to having IP games keeping you in their system, right? Their ecosystem.
Well, the more they own, the more they have, the more they make.
Exactly. And so I think they're
It's all about the money.
They've been super aggressive, and I think getting beat by PlayStation was super healthy for them. Actually, I think they've really stepped it up. I think they're doing things for gamers, and I think getting these studios is a huge part of their plan and their business model.
I don't know how many you'll get per year, right? But I think at E3 next year they'll probably announce another 1 or 2. You know.
Oh, I think even before that, I think we'll get 1 or 2 before E3 even. Hey, any studio that you think is on like top of your list that you'd like to see them get?
Rockstar.
No, that's not. Do you know how much they would have to pay for that?
Well, what
that
would-
would be like
that
the
wouldn't
biggest transaction in gaming history.
What would Take-Two do? Like if Microsoft said, "Hey, Take-Two, give me a number."
Guess any number. Just
Any
throw it out
number.
there.
Any, I don't care. Any number.
200 billion. Done. Right.
We'll give you 3 just for fun. We'll give you 3 just for fun.
We'll give you 300. I'll tell you what. You give it 300, you can go away.
I want the GDP of China. Done.
Let me call China real quick. Our China division.
He has a guy get China on the phone.
Get China on the phone. We're gonna make this happen.
Oh man.
No, really. What do you think? Well, how much?
I think it'll be a golf transaction. Hey man, hole in one, you give me Rockstar.
No, I see. No. See, I don't think any of these big studios. I think big studios are off the table.
CD Projekt Red. They're another big studio.
I think they are. I think they're off the table
Who
too.
owns CD Projekt Red?
I think these
The
studios,
Norwegians.
I think these the Norwegians.
Right, the government.
There is a loan. There's a loan, right?
Yeah. Well, I know WB publishes them, but I don't know if they actually own them or not.
No, these underlying studios that ones that like created a Hitman, that did Torment, Tides of Numeria, or Wasteland, that are creating
That
high
become big?
quality games, but are small studios. I think that's definitely your target. Look at Ninja Theory, not a huge studio, but high quality games, right? I mean,
well, now they have the funding of
now you've got the funding
$300 billion.
GDP of China.
GDP of
in China.
No, but I think we're gonna see. I think we're gonna see more. McSpicy, can you think of any developers that you think would be great picks, or that you'd like to see?
I mean, you've named.
Bethesda.
No,
but see those
that's
big
not
boys.
gonna
Those
happen
big boys.
either. No.
Yeah, those aren't going to happen. But
Activision Blizzard.
no,
Is there a small? What's a big small? Because you played Hitman, you enjoyed Hitman. That was fantastic. What's a big small company that you could see?
Well, I know like anything. Devolver Digital.
Yeah.
Yeah. you
They
love them.
they're a publisher, but they have a lot of independent developers under their umbrella, and you can get any. I mean, those are good games that those guys produce,
Yeah.
right? So
Into the Gungeon or something like that.
Enter the Gungeon. Yeah, that's
Gungeon,
really fun. That's like a gun version of
Diablo.
Binding of Isaac.
Oh.
It's really good. Those are and those are just all independent style games.
Oh, there you go. Blue Moon Studios. They do Ori.
Yeah, I mean they own the IP that is Ori.
Blue
already.
Hole.
Yeah.
I don't think they're gonna go with that. Actually,
Square Enix.
I think the time to have purchased for Bluehole to have been bought out
Has come and passed?
Has come and passed. I don't. If you were Microsoft, would you purchase them right now?
Well, they are making a new MMO.
Oh, are they really?
Well, so there's Bluehole and then there's PUBG Corporation, which are the same. I think
Why do you guys?
Well, because every time that logo comes in when you load PUBG, it says Bluehole Studios. And I always think Butthole Studios. It's like it just looks,
What about Chucklefish?
Oh,
But yeah, I'm sure he's got a team. Well, he's got a team now because his team when you make a game that's been #1 on Switch for the last 2 years,
Yeah,
you're making money.
you're making tons of money.
Yeah, he would be great. He has his own adventure style games, but Chucklefish would be good.
Yeah, something like that. It's gonna be a developer like that. But, anyways, the studio behind Cuphead. Yeah, is that MDHR?
MD. Hold on, my cat just showed up. See you, dude.
I
Where
think
do you
that is
say?
the studio behind Cuphead.
I can't remember.
I think that's MDHR.
That's a
That is-
Jordan question.
Niners for Life says yes.
Okay.
Yeah, that would be a good one. Anyways, do you guys agree with me? You think that we're going to see them purchasing more, or you think this is the end?
No.
no.
Keep
I
going,
think.
yeah.
I mean,
Oh, okay.
I think the goal is probably to purchase everybody, right? Then you own it.
The best.
That's actually the Microsoft move.
the best meme I saw was Sony's not going to be at PlayStation or at E3 this year. Microsoft just announced they purchased them. That's
They
so
acquired
funny.
them.
They acquired them. Absolutely.
What's the difference between acquiring and purchasing? Is just acquiring more
It's just how
politically
you're
correct?
using it. Yeah, just how you're using the.
Yeah.
So, like,
on
if-
the streets, we say purchasing.
So, like, if you
Through the
don't like
media.
someone, if you don't like a studio, do you say, "Hey, yeah, we bought them"?
Yeah, bought you.
Yeah. And if you respect the studio, it's like, "Yeah, we
We
acquired them."
acquired them
Yeah.
Yeah.
under a merger
Under a merger.
or something. I don't know. I don't know
Yeah.
what you say. I'm not that big.
So here's another question: how do you acquire a game studio? Like is it like
You call-
E-Trader?
you call-
You know what I mean? Like where there's a website.
You look for their eBay account and you see if it's posted there.
Well, I know, like,
and then
I mean,
there's a bidding.
I
sequence.
I really find it fascinating, all the ins and outs. Like, do you like does Phil Spencer just go, "Hey, give me Rockstar on the phone. I got a question for him." Hey, what if we guys
Should we
gave you
share-
the
It probably
GDP
is
of
as
China?
simple as that. Honestly, to get the talk going, it's probably
okay,
just
Or is it like
I'm-
how like E-Trader, like penny stocks? You go and you log in.
Phil
You're like,
Spencer's
"Ooh."
like, David, I got money burning a hole in my pocket. Let's go buy us a developer. Then he goes walking down
It's like,
California Avenue.
you.
They have a dartboard.
You.
Them.
They buy studios by playing darts. Stunk. That's a couple billion.
Dang it. Speaking of being acquired, since we're on the behind the scenes, maybe we'll save that. We'll save that story for behind. No, let's talk about it.
You do what you want. You're the host.
Here's Michael. Back to Michael Contini's question here that nobody knows about. Someone attempted to acquire us.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Basically, so what happened is McSpicy and I get this meeting set up.
Stay as vague as possible.
We're staying super vague here. We had a meeting set up with this company who is in the gaming industry, fairly big. They get a few million people to their website every month. They were looking at adding a podcast to it and partnering. I'm using the quotations of partnering here, air quotes. And so McSpicy and I go into this meeting. We're like, okay, yeah, whatever. Of course, we were super flattered by the opportunity.
Oh, did they approach us?
They did.
Okay, I didn't know that part.
And so we go in, we sit down at this freaking awesome table, by the way. It was huge. And sit down with a bunch of people from the website and then the owner, the money guy. And it was a really good experience because we were sitting there and...
I learned a lot from this experience.
Learned a lot.
Yeah.
It's true. Learned a lot. And so next time we have this experience, when there is a next time...
I think I learned more from this experience than watching
Shark Tank.
3 seasons of Shark
Yeah,
Tank.
I agree. It's true. It's true. And had we had to make a decision, so we didn't make a decision right there. It was basically we go through they offer us a bunch of stuff, and basically what it comes down to is they want 50% of the X1 Bros. Like that's what it comes down to. And this like big partnership, blah blah blah, 50% out the door. He says take a day or two and then let me know. Had we had to make that decision on the spot, I don't know if we would have made the right decision because we've never been in that situation before. It was like super flattering, like you have stars in your eyes. Oh yeah, woo, let's do it. Well, this is it. This is our chance. Let's do it. Then, we come back and we're like 50%. No way. No way.
Yeah.
And so we decided not to.
I
do
actually
it.
was like, that's kind of offensive.
Yeah, and then we get. Yeah,
But
the more you
you're-
think
it's
about it.
basically
Basically, what it was is
the
a
whole-
millionaire, literally. The guy's like a millionaire, was basically trying to get a great deal on our podcast.
It's the exact like premise of Wayne's World that happened.
Yeah.
But they were open about it. It wasn't
Yeah.
like hidden.
Yeah, we're not hidden at all.
And this show is basically Wayne's World if you think about it.
Yeah, we're in our basement. We will be in a basement. Anyways, so there's a behind the scenes. That it was flattering to know. I mean, it was a good experience. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
It was a good learning experience. So there you go. We also our website get hacked into one time too? Yes. So what happened is
Yeah, that
we
one
had Major
was
Nelson on
stressful.
our show. Major Nelson tweeted out our podcast, and we got
Which was
hacked
awesome.
time and time.
Yeah, wasn't it
and
your fault,
time
actually?
Again, no.
Didn't you like make a comment that we all agreed with, and some gamer in his basement?
Oh
got
no.
mad?
So this was the first time.
Oh,
so
there was
then-
multiple times. That's right.
Yeah,
I'm
there's
sorry.
multiple
No,
times.
no, sorry.
So this was the first time.
Not that I'm blaming you. I just
Yeah,
that's hilarious.
Major Nelson tweets us out, and just the sheer number of traffic, right? Like someone's gonna hack us. Someone hacks us. They do something to like our banner or something. I don't remember. So we go and fix it. No big deal. And the second time, I don't remember what happened, but yeah, I tweeted out something and it went viral, and people disagreed with it and hacked us. Like people hated it.
But you were right. Like it was something stupid.
It was something inane. But then we got hacked, and each time we got hacked, that shut us because our podcast originally was hosted straight from our website.
It hurt us bad.
And so anytime the website went down, every single podcast was down. So
And that's
So-
because I'm the tech guy, I don't sleep for several days,
So-
and I have my own job to deal with.
so that caused us to go on and upgrade our website to a different service, different provider, and it's basically hacked. We've not been hacked since. We've had
So basically
just
our-
positive experience.
Our old provider sucked. Don't go with them. That's what you're saying.
Well,
Like, that's
it
what I
literally
got.
was
From
That's what I would say. I'm not going to say who.
No, I
it
won't say
is.
who
Yeah.
either. But
Yeah, it was good for what it was for starting out, but once you reach a certain level, a number of traffic, like you get hacked, and it's not fun, not fun at all. And now we actually have we have duplicity built in, so if one thing goes down, we can bring up our podcasts another
Once
way. Like
again,
it's
something
not-
else we learned.
Yes, you don't want all your eggs in one basket.
No.
spread them out.
Not at all. Redundancy. There we go. Freaky's got it. Redundancies.
I like duplicity.
duplicity.
Isn't that a movie with Michael Keaton?
I think
yeah.
it is.
Yeah. And he clones himself like 15 times.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Oh, is that the one I'm thinking of?
I remember the cover. It's like
and he's
a
got his
girl
leg
and
up.
him and a bunch of
Yeah.
people.
Yeah. That's multiplicity.
There we go.
What's duplicity? That must be a romantic one. No wonder-
Anyways,
That's what I thought it was.
there's a little behind the scenes. I thought of that when you said the word acquire. So
Oh yeah. Oh, that's why you brought up that story.
That's why I
Well,
brought up
that
that story.
actually fits into Michael Contini's question.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Yeah,
Originally,
We're just speaking of behind the scenes, but there you go. McSpicy, plans this week? Any changes in the gaming style, gaming situation?
No, I don't like to power through, but I got
Red Dead Online.
Red Dead Online's coming. Although, let's be
story's
honest,
good.
it's going to take 3 days before we can actually play a match. So maybe I got an extra couple of days.
Just 3 days there.
Yeah. So I mean, I'm doing that, but
So what's your strat? Here's my strategy to get through it. I'm going through the main missions, but if on my way to a main mission there's a side mission, I do it. Like I don't deny myself the. For instance, the other day I was walking to go do a main one, and I happened to come across a show at the theater.
nice.
Yes, and
Did you see the fire dancer?
I sat through the whole. She's hot. Sat through the whole show.
Did you guys see the one with the drawings?
No, not done
Oh,
that
yeah,
one
that
yet.
one's funny.
I sat through the whole show. Which, by the way, did you do the stranger mission with the people that are in that show?
No.
Oh, that's a good. So
Wait, the one with like the lion?
no,
Because
no,
that
no.
one's hilarious.
I did one in chapter.
Have you done the lion one yet?
No.
In chapter 1, there is one. Your show was the guy that like could disappear and stuff in the show with you? This is going to be interesting.
No.
Oh,
It changed.
okay.
I've seen a couple shows and it changes.
Oh, okay.
And it
Anyways.
changes depending on what venue you're at too.
Yeah.
There's multiple venues.
Oh yeah. No, I know that.
Yeah.
Anyways, if you do that stranger mission, when you see the show, you go in. She's like, here's your cut of the tickets, just like we promised, because for helping them out. It's really cool stuff.
Oh, well, no, I got other tickets from someone else at the mayor's party. I went to a mayor's party, and they gave me extra tickets.
Oh, very nice.
I haven't used them yet.
Very nice.
Insane-
Mad Shot says
Insane
chapter
Denis.
2 has that side quest. Yeah, I think he's right because it's in Rhodes that I got that quest off to the side there.
Roads.
Rhodes.
I must have missed that one.
So you're going to be power. Is that your strategy, or what's your strategy to power
No.
through? Because Jordan is just main quest. He main quests it.
This is what I do when I play
See, and I'm
Red
done.
Dead.
I can go do all the side missions if I want, but there's no pressure.
I play as long as I'm not pissed off. As soon as I die, I get pissed off, and then I just shut down, pull out my Switch, play Civilization.
Oh, okay.
And then if I'm working, I play Hearthstone on the side.
No, okay.
But yeah, I get mad pretty easy nowadays. I think I'm getting ornery. I think I'm growing
You're getting
up.
older.
I am.
I don't mind dying in Red Dead Redemption, actually,
Usually it's
Doesn't-
pretty funny.
doesn't
when you
bother me.
die.
because it doesn't penalize you.
Penalize you?
Yeah,
It,
penal.
it does.
That was very.
Penalize.
Yeah, that was very fancy.
It does. It
Penalizes you.
you broke my brain. What's the right way to say that?
Penalizes.
Penalize. Penal.
The penal code.
Penal. You penalize me. No, the game penalizes me. No, it does, because then you don't get a gold star
Yeah, but see,
sticker
I'm not,
at the end.
I'm not worried about those. That's what I do when I come back for completionist.
Does
You
that
only need,
matter
like-
though? Is there an achievement?
Yeah,
for-
you need like for 100%. I think you need. Is it 10 or 20 or maybe even you need a certain
need
amount
so
of
many,
gold
yeah.
missions? Yeah.
Oh, that sucks.
But see, I'm there to enjoy the story.
Oh crap!
Not worry about
I gotta
like.
try. Gotta
Not
get
worry
good.
about the tasks I have to do it. To get the gold and stuff. But
No, and the problem with Civilization is once you start that. So I'm playing Civ 6 on the Switch.
it's always one more turn.
It is, man.
One more turn.
And then you get to like turn 300 and you're like, I can do better. Start a new one.
They're like, that wasn't as efficient. And, yeah.
Oh, I see. I took the wrong tech tree there. Starting over.
The funnest part is the early stages of that game, though. It really
Deciding
is.
what you want to do: military, religion, scientific.
Everything always turns out to be military at the end.
Yeah,
Because I never get enough faith or I never get enough
I
science.
almost had a science win one time. You just got to defend the crap out of your borders.
I know. Well, and if you're next to like Germany's they just want to run you over, man.
They're just they
That
go to
guy,
war.
it's the guy with the red beard. And anytime I see him, like, you know how it randomly chooses, I'm like, dang it, he's going to attack me.
He's gonna attack me right now.
He's going to attack me. I actually like it kind of when they attack me, though, because then I don't get penalized for destroying their whole country because they attack first.
It's true.
And they'll always be like, I'll give you this if you want to call peace. I'm like, nope.
Yeah,
No.
that's how I am.
You pulled the tail of the
pulled
tiger.
trigger.
Now face the fangs. That's my theory.
Jordan, how about you? Plan.
I'm-
Philosophy.
So I'll probably play, in everyday play.
You're going
in,
Fallout.
in everyday
Fallout
play.
76.
Well, I
this
might
week?
play. I feel like that's an everyday play game because it's
Oh, okay.
multiplayer.
Yeah.
Like there's no full story. So I
Sure.
might play a little bit of that tonight, and Battlefield and stuff like that. But I'm debating. Oh, and then I'll continue to stream Final Fantasy 13
Ooh, okay.
because I'm really enjoying that.
Oh, speaking of that,
So-
McSpicy, for those of you that would like to, this week McSpicy will be streaming
Oh yeah,
the build of his PC
yeah. I think we're doing this Thursday night.
Thursday night.
Come watch. It's gonna be fun. We're gonna put together a monster PC,
His monster PC.
and you guys will
super
show
monster.
up.
Oh,
I
yeah.
think you'll
Yeah.
be there.
Yeah, I'll be there.
It'll be fun. We'll get to put together some beauties.
Beauties.
I love monster PC builds.
monster PC builds are fun.
But I'm debating on whether I want to start and beat Assassin's Creed Odyssey or Sunset Overdrive.
Oh, that's right. You're back
Yeah.
in the Sunset Overdrive.
Yeah, it's because I think it came out on the PC this week or something like
Uh-huh.
that, and I was like, oh, that was a good game that I never finished. So I'm debating on which one I should start first.
I think Sunset Overdrive.
Yeah, probably because that'll probably be shorter.
Yeah, agreed. Well, everybody, that does us for this week. Thank you very much for joining us. Happy Thanksgiving. Take some time and be grateful. Gratitude is the key to happiness. At least that's been my experience. If you haven't yet and you want to support the show, please head over to iTunes and rate us, review us, and subscribe to us there. It really helps us in the rankings. It helps expose us to more people. We love you guys. Thank you very much for all you do. Have fun. We'll see you guys next week. Bye-bye now.
We're good.
Thank you very much, everybody. As always, super fun. We've got a couple new producers that this week will be making new producer credits for, so stay tuned. Our theme has been Red Dead Redemption. I don't know what theme we'll choose for this month. I don't know, any ideas, guys? Themes for producer credits?
How about video games?
Oh, I like it. I like the way you're thinking. I like it a lot.
Okay, let's do this one. This is my version.
Hey guys, thank you very much. Also, thank you very much everybody who subscribed to us tonight, who donated some sparks with that next milestone, who donated. We had a couple donations in there. Appreciate it. Thank you very much, you guys. Christmas video games. Okay, yeah, we could do Christmas
Do we
video
have?
games.
Are there Christmas video games? Like video games that come
Home
out?
Alone.
Okay.
Home Alone.
Yeah.
We could do retro video games. That could be our
We could do just movies of like Christmas, like Die Hard.
Christmas movies.
Die Hard.
Oh, we could do movies. And who says that has to stick with video games?
You're right.
Die Hard's
Who
a great
cares?
Christmas movie.
Who cares?
The only cool thing about Christmas in that movie is that it happens at Christmas. There's like at a Christmas party. So it's like Christmas party movie. It's
All
hilarious.
right, I'm gonna throw on the credits now.
All right.
Everybody. Thanks, everybody.
Thank you very much.
You ever heard of the producers?
We'll see you later. Alpha Builder.
Alpha X Builder, Beast, the Beast 420.
Beastness.
He's in chat. I saw him in chat earlier.
Cerebra Assassin. As Dutch.
Cerebra.
Chief Wiggum. Oh, is that Sadie?
Oh, Sadie. Dude, that's my girl crush. My new video game.
Dark
girl crush.
Knight.
Dark Knight 3234. Dylan Domingo.
Dylan
I'm
Domingo.
just gonna go ahead and throw it.
That's
You can't
High-
see that.
I think that's High Warriors. Who's right there? Right
Oh,
there,
nice.
baby.
Dominic
Dominic
DiBiaso.
DiBiaso. Doctor. The doctor's in. Abel Abraham.
Freaky RO. He's in
Freaky
chat.
deaky.
He pushes the limits. Freaky pushes the limits.
Free Radical. Ooh, with Micah.
Ooh, Micah. Micah's
actually
a
hate
jerk,
Micah.
man.
Yeah.
Greg Cheney. Looking good. That's Rhodes, isn't it?
Yeah. Happy,
Happy
Mayo.
Mayo.
There he is.
By
Great
the
question
Hangman.
today. Happy. Jessica Upchurch. Or as in Spanish, that would be Jessica.
Jessica.
Kid of all dreams, just cruising on his horse.
Michael Contini.
The nicest man on
Good
the
question,
planet.
by the way, Mike. I think he's in chat too.
R56 Cooper.
Oh.
That's a really good question. Reactor leak.
Oh.
San Francisco.
I just give a grunt after each person.
Oh, Mr. Dick Brown. Richard Brown.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Ronan.
best part of the song right here.
I don't know if Ronan's here. Tezza Man, a brother from down under. I think Tezza Man's here in chat too.
The
I saw
Shadow
her there
Navy.
anyways. Oh, the Shadow Navy, the one and only.
Tier 1 Ops.
Hey, Jinx.
What do the rest of them do to cheeks?
Ah,
Wheezy Whistle.
Wheezy Deezy Wheezy Whistle. Thank you very much, guys. We will see you next time.
Love you
Bye-bye
all.
now. Oh, I'll be streaming first thing, 7 a.m. Wait,
tomorrow?
what is that? 6
Saturday?
a.m. Pacific. No.
It'll be 6 a.m. Pacific.
6
Yeah.
a.m. Pacific. What is that? 9 a.m. Eastern. Red Dead Redemption tomorrow morning. Come join me. It's gonna be a good time.
See you, everybody. Have a good one. Bye-bye.
Bye.